Coach Topex, 2-game losing slide. You were 3 of 30, 10% from the three-point range in the first 3 quarters. All of a sudden, you shoot 6 of 9 in the fourth quarter to turn the ball game around. What kept your guys confident to take those shots even if things weren't falling your way in the start of the ball game?
Again, just like what Mike said, we're not here to beat Magnolia. We're just here to keep playing, keep perpetuating the game. We just don't want to give up. It's really challenging. We're on the third day of a fun week for us, but we just didn't give up. What's important for us is, again, to honor those guys that are not with us. It's really challenging, especially as a head coach to lead this team that they just don't want to give up. That's just the beauty of this basketball game.
Coach, we've heard from other coaches that losses are heavier here inside the PBA bubble. Would you say the same?
For us, it's about, we're not here to beat the competition. It's just for us to keep on growing, keep on improving on our craft. Again, we want to be the best versions of ourselves. I just told them earlier that no matter what the result, we don't want to go back on this game thinking of what we should have done. Instead of thinking of our past and regrets, we just want to focus on the now. We were just in the moment. Everybody was just in the moment. Guys just were hitting big shots after big shots.
All right, now it's time to entertain a few of our questions from our Zoom call, starting with Mr. Bongozada.
And hi, Coach. Congratulations on the win. Coach, could you describe your players' mental resolve in the fourth quarter, especially you outscored Magnolia 31-13?
Wow, when you could see from the timeouts that I just let them sit and just try to get some air. Again, at this point, Coach Jonas told me just let them play. I mean, these are our matured young men that are really willing to play, and we just let them, give them the freedom to innovate, to try things, and together with that, they're going to make mistakes. But at the end of the day, we trust them. You know, they're going to take those shots. Justin hit no big shot. JC, wow, it was awesome. And again, we just never give up.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Bong. Next question from Mr. Ray Hoble.
Hi, Coach. Congratulations on your big win. Coach, we know as a player how tough and defensive player you are. But to see your team holding Magnolia to 13 points, were you so pleased at the way your team performed at the defensive end?
Again, you cannot ask for more against these guys. We all have the reason to just quit. Because again, we're on the third day of a pretty much challenging week. But they just want to play. You know, they just want to play. They know how tough it is being away from our families. Just like what Matt said, he was already thinking of doing it for others. That's what you call service. You know, when you do something for others. And we just want to keep on inspiring the people that are watching our games. And that's very, very important for us, especially in these challenging times.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Sir Ray. Next up is Aaron Batayo.
Hi, hello Coach, congratulations po sa panalo. Coach, sa PBA radio sa Radio 5 na pamit po na si Jason Perkins yung naging catalyst, no? Right, could you talk about his performance, double-double, and parang helping Matthew right in spite of Matthew struggling from beyond the line?
Well, it's really big to have Jason in that way. Coming into this game, he wasn't really feeling well, but every time I ask him, he always tells him that he's okay. And again, I want to also give credit to RJ Hasun, who played well. RR was solid this evening. Again, they don't want to give up. That's just very important. If your players just doesn't want to give up, you know, good things are bound to happen for us. And again, it's really a fitting tribute of how this team could really compete. You know, with the less personnel that we have a lot of guys that are injured. We're missing guys, but we just don't want to give up, and that's really important sa akin this evening.
Salamat po, Coach.
Thank you, Aaron. Next up is Mr. Ruben Terralo.
Coach, congrats on the win. Two questions, Coach. What went wrong during the two-game losing streak? And the second one, Coach, how are you able to pace yourselves knowing that you'll have a tough schedule ngayon? Sabi mo nga, 3 games in 5 days, the engineer pa yun. How are you able to pace yourselves and how are you able to, kumbaga, yung energy ninyo in the fourth quarter na parang meron pa rin even with the tough schedule?
Well, first, Topex was a better team last Monday. Ginebra was absolutely awesome in that second game. And we just told ourselves just to keep on playing. We cannot quit because a lot of people are depending on us. We've sacrificed so much being away from our families already. We might as well do it for our families. And I think one of the big reasons for us to really not give up is it's really hard, Sir Ruben, to leave the gym or to leave the hotel knowing that one of your sons is not with you. And we just told God to keep on playing, keep on being positive. It's really hard because he wants to play and he wants to contribute, but he's not. The best thing that he could do is cheer for us. And it's hard for a coach to always leave the gym or the hotel knowing that one of your sons is not there with you in this battle. But we just don't want to give up. He doesn't want to give up, so we always do it for Calvin. It's really hard, especially in these times. But winning it for Calvin is really big for us. So we don't want to lose again and go back to the hotel knowing that Calvin wants to help us. And the best thing that he could do is just practice and cheer for us and pray for us. And I love Calvin, everybody loves Calvin, and again, we're doing it for Calvin.
Sir Ruben, you have a follow-up?
Coach, I'm sorry, Coach. Very emotional ka doon. Nagiging mahirap na ba for the team that Calvin is still not around, not playing?
Again, it's the reason we're now during those games is because that's what we're missing Calvin, the energy, and that's what the team provided for us during that fourth quarter. You see everybody cheering because we know that if Calvin is on the bench, he'll do the same. So again, we just want to honor him. We just want to win it for him. We just want to keep on fighting because if we're gonna give up, I mean, we want to bring so much energy because he needs it right now, and we're just here to fight for him, to fight for our brother, and to fight for our families.
Thank you, Sir Ruben. Coach, is it especially hard for Calvin right now, knowing that he has issues with the health of his grandmother? Now we all know pa-close niya talaga. Is it more difficult for Calvin not to be on the floor with you guys?
Again, we honor what they're doing for Calvin. I know the commissioner is doing the right thing. It's just hard to explain to him those things. These big, challenging times. And again, all that we could do for him is fight. We just fight because we want to give it to him because that's what he needs right now. And he knows how much he can help us. It's just that, again, we honor the decision and we're going to live by that, to respect the decision. Again, I'm just speaking as a father to a son, and not to be with one of your sons, one of your children. It's really hard for a coach, especially right now.
Thank you, Coach. One final question from Mr. Jacob.
Coach, I can see how emotional you are, and I'm sorry to see it. But aside from the challenge of not having Calvin Abueva there, another challenge is how can you play on a consistent basis? You getting contributions from the rest of the team, like Perkins, Justin Chua. So how did you take it as a coach? How was the mentality there, coach?
You just have to trust them. Trust means they're gonna make mistakes, they're gonna struggle. You just have to keep on encouraging them. Just like how you do with your children. If your children is struggling, you want to provide them guidance and support. And you just have to keep on believing in them. I guess that's very important because if you believe in your players, no magical things are bound to happen. You know, they're gonna make mistakes. Just make them feel that you support them and you trust them. And I guarantee you, they're gonna return the trust back.
Thank you for watching. Click the subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified with our latest videos.